Hello, good afternoon, good morning, good night, wherever you might be, whoever you might be, whether you are a family member, a friend, a stranger, or who knows, a stranger that used to be a friend. My name is Wolvie, and welcome to another episode of In My Room. In this episode, we will be talking about, this is my second episode, we will be talking about being authentic with social media. I will partially be talking and also playing an audio, a very quick audio I made. The audio is about 2 minutes 30 long. And just a little context for future listeners. Some of the audios that I made a while back, I made them when I didn't know that I would be putting them out on YouTube. So sometimes I'm not very clear in my words, or you can't really hear me, or most of these audios are actually just like late night thoughts. I am generally in my room, in my bed, speaking to myself, speaking to my phone, because I am someone that has Russian thoughts and sometimes I just need to get them out. So yeah, and I also like getting philosophical. So in this audio, being authentic with social media, I briefly just talk about how harder it gets to be authentic while as social media grows and as technology grows and as more and more platform emerge. As someone who grew up with technology and partially social media for a lot of my teenagehood, from the age of 13, maybe 12, I think maybe I had my first phone at the age of 8, I think, 8 or 7, I might say, and social media, I probably had it at the age of 12, Instagram and then Snapchat and all that. And at first, it was super nice. We could all connect. We could all see what people were doing at the other edge of the world. And yeah, we were all connected. We were all happy till it got consuming and we started living on social media. Things with influencers, they portray their whole life on social media. And it's just, it gets harder and harder to be original. It gets harder and harder being original while there's the constant display of images of people living their best life or showing different aesthetics and overall just unrealistic standards. So I will play the audio I recorded a while back speaking about this and going deeper into the subject in this audio. I am terribly sorry if there's moments where you cannot hear me. I am literally on the verge of falling asleep, I think. I was scrolling through TikTok, what I do every night. I am, and I will say it now, a huge user of social media, of TikTok especially. That app consumes me. I need to delete it. It's such an addiction. It's so bad. It's horrible. But yeah, before recording the audio, I was literally scrolling through social media, through TikTok, through Instagram Reels. Oh my gosh, and that's why I recorded it. And I sound pretty sleepy, so bear with me. I hope I'm still understandable. I hope you enjoy. Kisses, and hope to see you on the next episode. In our modern day society, especially with Gen Z, my generation, everybody is kind of just a copy of each other. It's hard to be truly authentic. I think that's just how society is built, really, but it's hard to be really authentic when you constantly have social media producing images of how certain people should look, how certain people should
dress, how certain aesthetics are, and in a way that's good because some people can find themselves in it, but at the same time some people can lose themselves in it. Yeah, it's just everybody buys the same stuff because it's famous. And I'm 100% like a product of that simulation of like everybody copying each other. But that's the thing. I feel like, I don't know, if I was left alone, I definitely feel like I'm taking more inspiration. But if I was just left alone with my own thoughts and how I wanted to dress, I feel like I would just be scared of people's opinion. People kind of take the safe route and follow each other. So it's like, okay, this is acceptable. This is considered as cool. This is considered as this. But yeah, I just realized that like everybody really just copies each other and yeah, kind of like pigeon like. But it's hard for every human being to be authentic. We live in a community. We share. So yeah, I feel like social media does have a huge impact in it. I feel like if the use of social media was more regulated and less abused, to people would develop on mostly their own identity without copying other people. But it's also good because you can find inspiration on social media, but there's a very thin line between getting inspired and just copying.